Definitely went to my live feed. Let's get into it real quick. This is a short video about a movie that came out 35 years ago, man. A cult classic, especially in the black community. If you talk about cult classics, man, you talk about the Five Heartbeats. That's what you had, man, when it comes to that movie, 1991. It's a musical drama directed by starring Robert Townsend, following the fictional R&B group of the same name from the 1960s to 1980s. Inspired by groups like the Temptations and the Dells, the film chronicles their rise to fame, internal conflict, struggles with racism, industry exploitation, eventual reunion. Um, Harry J. Lennox was in the movie. Tico Wells, Leon, Michael Wright. It's known for his music and humor depiction of the challenges faced by the black artist that was in the music industry at the time and became a cult classic despite mixed initial reviews. So this definitely was a classic film in the black community. We had the friends that was featured in this movie was Duck, Quiet Boy, JT, Dresser, Eddie, as they form a single group, navigating fame, dealing with issues like addiction, betrayal, corrupt producer. Robert Townsend also co-wrote the script with Keenan Ivory Williams. So Keenan Ivory Williams had something to do with this movie being put together. Robert Townsend played Duck, Michael Wright played Eddie, Leon played JT, Harry J. Lennox played Dresser, and Tico Wells played Quiet Boy. And this movie is inspired by the real life experiences of groups like the Dells and the Temptations, with the latter serving as consultants. The themes of this movie deals with brotherhood, the realities of the music business, racism, personal demons. It became a cult classic, celebrated for its music representation, even though it wasn't a huge box office success initially. So this movie came out on March 29th, 1991. So this is a rare movie. It's not a true story. It's just a fictional type of movie, but it was inspired by the Dells and Temptation of Four Tops. It mirrors the 30-year journey of the Dells. That's what the inspiration came from. The Dells started in the 1950s, suffered early failures, changed their lineup, eventually united to stay together for decades and stuff like that. So it was a great film at the time. It's a cult classic, man. Definitely a cult classic. This came out this past March of '91. Yep, came out March 29th, 1991. 5 weeks. Definitely. Cult classic. Grossed $8.5 million. It was released in 862 theaters throughout North America. The film was not well received by the majority of the critics. That's basically it, man. I just wanted to do this short live feed because it's 35th anniversary. We talk about anniversaries, 35th anniversary, 40th anniversary, 45th, 55th anniversary, 60th anniversary, 70th, 65th. Those kind of anniversaries matter. And I just wanted to do something on this this topic right here about the Five Heartbeats movie that came out in '91. It was a cult classic in the hood. So about black movies. This is one of them. This is one of them. This was definitely a classic film. And they even come out with a movie like this, basically, was blacks doing this. That was something that was interesting to have the success they had. And like I said, you don't see movies like this no more, like this on this level, as far as that's concerned. So that was the heyday of great films that was coming out the latter part of the 80s and 90s, and That's what it is. So I'm gonna stop right here. Going to the next film breakdown. That's gonna be Under the Cherry Moon by Prince. Until then, talk to you soon.